Alrighty, what's going on, guys? So, Arbox Railfan here. So, yesterday I had to get my dog groomed. Obviously, you guys know my Great Pyrenees Oliver by now. And so I decided to do some plane spotting yesterday while I was down in Scranton. And what you're looking at here is the first aircraft I saw, which was a Geisinger Life Flight EC-145. He had taken off from CMC Hospital and was on his way back to AVP at the time I shot this photo. So this video is going to be my photo mashup of my plane spotting trip down to near Wilkes-Barre Scranton International Airport yesterday. So this is our first aircraft here, as you can see, a Geisinger Life Flight EC-145, and 487LF was the registration on that aircraft. So these were all shot on my Kodak Pix Pro. So let's show you guys our next photo here. So there's the actual picture right there. So I like to zoom in on the aircraft so you can see them better. Alright, so this is our next plane I saw yesterday. This one was a 4-blade prop Piper PA-31 Navajo, and 9:38 p.m. is the registration on that plane, in case if you guys are wondering. So anyway, I use FlightAware, and I also use Flight Stats as well, because Flight Stats actually lets you see the tail number of the plane. But anyway, I did see the tail number on this one, which was at 9:38 p.m. So these guys were on final approach yesterday when I was plane spotting. So I hope you guys can see that well there. That's the PA-31 Navajo that I saw. I also got another shot of him as well. So here's the other shot I got of him. See, this one's a really clear shot. I was probably on like 4 or 5x zoom when he was flying over at the time. And this one here, if you look at the props here, you can tell this one's got the 4-bladed propellers instead of the usual 3-blade. But anyway, that's the PA-31 Navajo. So now we're going to get into our photo sequence here. So obviously, we all know what this plane is here. This is an American Eagle CRJ 900. I caught them just out of the glance of my eye. I was like, oh shoot, we got a big one coming. So I turned the Kodak back on, and here they were. So this is a, I think, 8 or 9 photo. So it's actually a 7-photo sequence here. So this is the first one when he just came into view. I was on full 40x zoom at the time. Here's another good one. Here's another one here. So you guys can see he was a little bit closer. So you can see his lights there off in the distance. Here he is again. Now he's actually aligning with the runway at that time. So at this time here, he's getting aligned with the runway. In this case, runway 22 to be exact. And then here's a really good shot I got of him. You can see this one's pretty clear, as we obviously well know. My camera's got really good zoom on it. So anyway, here's a really good shot I got of him as he got closer to final approach. Or while he was on final approach, I should say. So there's a good front view of him. And this is as he was nearing me. So you can see he got the flaps down, the speed brakes deployed, landing gear down, and the approach lights are on. Here's another good shot of him right here. You can get a better view of the speed brakes and the flaps deployed. So this was an American Eagle CRJ 900. So anyway, there's some good close-up. You can see the American Eagle on the side of the plane there. And that was PSA Airlines Flight 5095. And N561NN was the tail number on this plane. And then here's the final shot I got of him. So here's your American Eagle right there. So show you guys where the tail number. So here's your tail number right there, and 561NN was the tail number, and of course your distinct American Eagle flag on the back of the plane. So anyway, before I close out this video here, I just want to give you guys some specifications here, like where I was. So I was at my dog groomer's house, getting Oliver groomed. So I was plane spotting because, her place is like right by the airport. So all the planes at the time I shot these photos were around 12 to 1,300 feet above me. So in case you're wondering what the altitude was, it was 12 to 1,300 feet. And also in this one here, you can see the air brakes are deployed as they get ready for landing. So they're going about 175 miles an hour at the time. So this was the American Eagle CRJ 900 Painted Horse Rail Productions saw yesterday. So Painted Horse Rail Productions, this photo sequence I got for you is just for you, my friend. Alright, so we're going to go ahead here and go through the CRJ 900 photo sequence again for Painted Horse Rail Productions. So I already showed you guys all the aircraft zoomed in. So now we're going to go ahead and just show you the actual photos I shot. Alright. Okay, so this is the first one I got at the CRJ 900. So you can see there. It's our American Eagle. There they were, still pretty far off yet. Here they are, as they're getting closer. So no, if you take a look closely here, you can actually see the flaps are lowered and your speed brakes are deployed. So that's when they're on final approach. So yes, I did upload some of these to FlightAware, some of these photos I shot. So if you want to go check them out, you most certainly can. So here they were as they were getting closer. See, actually you can get a really good view of the aircraft at this time. There he is again. You can see he's real. You can see these guys are really, really low down in Minooka there. So I was near Davis Street at the time. In this photo here, you can actually see the approaching lights really well. So I think that's pretty neat how we're actually able to see that. And then here's the last good shot I got of him. So anyway, I wanted to do this little video or photo lash up here of my plane spotting trip down near Wilkes-Barre International Airport yesterday. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in another plane spotting adventure.